Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right. Pisces, let's go ahead and I'm sorry, I'm trying to decide what deck I want. Pisces, let's go this route. I may change in the middle, but let's begin. All right. So, where does the storyline begin? The central topic is Sagittarius energy. We have Temperance, we have the Page of Cups. My immediate assumption here is that somebody would very much like to balance things out, make amends, maybe give an apology. Somebody would like to have things back on even keel, either with Pisces or Pisces feels this way about somebody else. We have the Judgment card, and we've got the Ten of Cups sideways. So whomever this is, we do have strong Scorpio now as well, but it's looking like they would very much like to be able to set things right, to like maybe they just miss having conversation with Pisces. They miss what felt like a real companionship, camaraderie, what felt like at one point in time, it seems like they thought things were on the road to being the Ten of Cups and they'd like to get back to that road. It almost feels like somebody wants to either eat those words, maybe a whole bunch of words, maybe several conversations, maybe this is several months worth of mistakes. What is prompting somebody to want to like course correct something? Two of Swords. Honestly, I feel like they can't think of anything else. I feel like this person's kind of on a one-track mind. What was the past like? What happened in the past? Okay, we've got a Ten of Wands in the reverse. I'm starting to get some picture in my mind that somebody allowed other stuff to get in the way. We have we have like heaviness and responsibilities that maybe should have been laid down, but for some reason this person, even though it was the right time for them to do so, they didn't. um, they could, by the way, they could also be a Leo, an Aquarius, a Taurus, um, or a Scorpio as well. Yeah, Ten of Swords. So in the past, even though meeting I think meeting Pisces was such a wonderful opportunity. It was a wonderful gift. It was a chance for them to alter some things in their life. It was the right time. And instead of like letting go of some past traumas of their own and embracing this new chapter of life, I think it stalled out before it even got off the ground. I think this person, um, for whatever reason, they allowed this connection that was on track to become a Ten of Cups. They allowed this to get stutter stopped or something. Give me one more on that. A Hanged Man. I don't know if they think they didn't deserve happiness. I don't know if it was, I'm not sure how I can go and just live a happy life with my Pisces. How do I just get to do that? It feels like they thought there was some reason that they couldn't do this, at least not at that point in time, which was crazy because in the past, it was the perfect time. It was exactly the way, like Pisces was kind of a divine gift to this person. And they were like, well, yeah, but I mean, I can't just go ahead and do this. Let me get that crowning thoughts on this. Knight of Swords in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. All I see is delays everywhere I look. Every single thing says it was the right time and this person didn't roll with it. It was the best time and this person didn't go with it. It was going to be kind of like perfect, and they wouldn't allow themselves to either let go of the past and move forward, or they wouldn't allow themselves the chance to like just be happy, is what it feels like. What's in the upcoming future? Eight of Pentacles. So they got some more work to do. I mean, at the central aspect of all of this, the way we began is they'd like to set things right now. Now they'd like to say, I'm sorry. Now they'd like to have a do-over. Now they'd like to know, is it at all possible to get back onto the road that we were on once upon a time? So I can see that this person is somebody who would like to work on things, but I still don't understand what was their underlying reason. Why did you stop moving forward? Why did you stop talking to Pisces? This almost feels like a situation where Pisces and this person like started to date. It was, possibly going to be really awesome, be really good. And then instead it was like full stop. They stopped communicating. They stopped going out with Pisces, but things had the potential to be really, really good. And then it was full stop. What was the real reason? We saw all of these like perceived blockages. We've got all of these. We've got 3 10s in this, right? Um, we've got 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and 10 of Swords, and pretty much everything is in a blockage or unfinished position. We've got that King of Cups, but the Sun sideways. I'm not allowed to be happy. I'm not allowed to go and enter into Pisces world and be happy. That's okay, but I don't understand why. I can see that that's what they believed. I just don't understand why. Emperor, Knight of Cups. I don't see any reason for this self-sabotage. All I see is this is going to be amazing unless they decided, oh, I'm not good enough for Pisces. Pisces should be with somebody more amazing. Probably there's somebody else that is trying to woo Pisces. Probably Pisces wants somebody other than me. Maybe they just sabotaged it by them insisting that Pisces probably wouldn't want me. Is that the bottom line here? 3 of Cups in the reverse. For some reason, I'm going to say yes. They put themselves into this perceived, like, I don't want to be in competition for Pisces. But the only reason they thought there was competition is because they perceived it that way, from what I can tell. Or was there any other competition? Was there somebody else barking up Pisces' tree? If there was, it was like, and Pisces may not have even known about it. This is only a page. This could have been like, I'm almost picturing like a workplace romance or something where Pisces, maybe somebody without Pisces even knowing it, said, oh man, that Pisces is so cute. Boy, I'd like to date somebody like them. And this person heard that and was like, oh, forget it then. I mean, I've asked out Pisces, I've gone out with Pisces, but I'm sure this person's going to make a move on Pisces. And that's who Pisces is going to end up with. Like, I don't want to be in competition. It almost feels like they did something along those lines. I don't see like a ego getting bent out of shape or anything in this, though. So I'm not really sure why they would have just backed off and said, okay, never mind. We have the Emperor again. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the 9 of Wands. Again, something about like, oh no, I'm sure that Pisces is going to end up with that other better person. Somebody else is going to swoop in. Maybe this was like a long distance connection, because if I think about it and I go back to them being that King of Cups, which by the way would be a great match for Pisces, but you notice that it's like this narrow passageway that, this ship can sail through. There could have been significant hurdles. Like I said, maybe there was, only small gaps of time where Pisces and this person could actually figure out how to spend time together. Maybe they were like, oh, somebody else who's around Pisces more, who's got more money than I do, who has more flexibility of time and location, all of that. Some emperor is just going to come swooping in and snatch Pisces right out from under me. So I may as well just surrender Pisces. Basically, what we're telling is the story of somebody who chose not to fight for a connection. They chose to just let Pisces basically be stolen away from them by someone that they imagined was there to take Pisces away from them. Tell me more about that upcoming future with that 8 of Pentacles. We got the 9 of Swords sideways. Okay, so maybe this person is needing to work on their stress and anxiety surrounding that whole concept. It starts out with, I don't even know if this person's ready to take any action toward Pisces, only that this is kind of like the heart of the matter. They wish that they could actually come in and actually say, you know what, Pisces, I'm sorry. We were on a path, or it seemed like we could have been on a path to have happiness, and God, I'd love a do-over. I wish that I hadn't blocked this. I mean, I think that that's their biggest wish, is that they hadn't blown this. But they have to work on their stress, managing their stress when they assume that somehow the thing that they want, the person that they want, is just going to be snatched away from them. I really feel like they sabotaged and backpedaled away from Pisces simply because it was that fear that Pisces was going to end up with somebody else. In the upcoming future, as they're trying to work on their stress level, I do think that they're doing some spying on Pisces. This feels like the person, I don't even know if Pisces knows this character is still out there thinking about them. In fact, let's change decks one more time and let's ask on behalf of Pisces. Pisces, what does Pisces think about this character, this King of Cups? If anything, I don't know. The Magician. Okay, Pisces might be trying to actually manifest this character back in. Somebody could have whirls of curls as well, black hair. We have a Queen of Wands. I actually think maybe Pisces understood more of this than what I have recognized in this story, because if Pisces is like, yeah, I want them to come back in. I know I'm a freaking catch. I know they want me. I know I'm hot. They need to just approach me, for goodness sakes. I know they got scared and they, bounced away, but I also know that they wanted to be with me. And why wouldn't they? Page of Pentacles. I think if anything, Pisces is the one who may wind up reaching out to this person. I think Pisces understands the scenario way better. They are not brokenhearted. They're not sitting here going, oh my gosh, what happened? Why did that person avoid me? Pisces is not in that position of, they didn't let somebody else's insecurities make them wonder about, am I not valuable? Were they not interested in me? This Pisces is like, oh, kidding me? I know I'm all that in a bag of chips. We've got an Ace of Swords upright. We get the King of Pentacles upright. Yeah, I think if anything, Pisces is over here saying, I would like to manifest them back in. I know that they wanted me. I might just reach out to them and just maybe at some point tell them that. Like, so are you done sitting around, or are you actually going to come toward me at some point? This feels so different. This feels like Pisces is just going to cut through the BS, cut through the silence, cut through they already know that this person is rattled or got the jitters and ran away from them and backed off. They already know all this. This Pisces has a really great sense of self-confidence. They know their value. They know their attractiveness. They are going to be bold enough to talk to this person, because I do think this person might move slow. They've come out as a King of Cups, but now also as a King of Pentacles, which could be the way Pisces will talk to them also. It's like, I know somebody who has enough to offer me should damn sure be offering me what you got, because I want what you got, and I want somebody who's generous with me and kind. So when are you going to be making that offer? Because I'm looking forward to it. Pisces might just kind of take the lead on this and just point blank say it. Say what they want from this person, while simultaneously possibly giving this person a compliment and also kind of telling them how it is. Look, a Queen of Wands energy, if this is depicting our Pisces, and in this storyline it is, a Queen of Wands is straightforward. They say what they want. They say what they like. They figure, why would I not? I'm always going to advocate for what my preferred choices are, because I don't intend to not get what I want out of this life. So if I've set my sights on something, and I do feel like this person would be super generous if they could just get over their fears or something. I almost think maybe this is one of those stories where Pisces understands that this person is a little bit, let's say, starstruck, or a little bit, they got intimidated because they think Pisces is like out of their league or something. And I almost think Pisces is, that's why there's not an insult in this story. Pisces knows they're not trying to insult me. They're running away from me. But I already know that they've got a lot to offer, and I want that. So I just might tell them that. What about the Emperor that this king has insisted is out there? We have a Knight of Swords. An Emperor might be showing up in Pisces' life fairly swiftly. We've seen that Knight of Swords coming in twice now, and we've seen the Emperor coming in twice now. Look, I do think Pisces wants to give this person who sabotaged and backed off first crack at this relationship, but we see somebody else in the wings. If this person, who I think would be Pisces' first choice, doesn't cowboy up, cowgirl up, I do picture Pisces may give somebody else a shot. We go from the Emperor, and now we shifted into a King of Swords, but we have a transformation, the Death card, Scorpio energy going to a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm still reading that Emperor as like a King of Swords here. I'm thinking that if this person does not reciprocate, if Pisces reaches out to this king and this king does not do anything about it, I think when this other individual, who could be a business owner, who could be, somebody who's got quite a lot going for them in the community, if they, I think that they're going to be showing up in Pisces world, and Pisces may choose that other person once they know for sure that nothing's happening with that king who's been hiding away. But Pisces first wants to give that king a chance before going for this emperor / king. I think Pisces is going to be very like, okay, if you're not coming toward me, then I guess when somebody else comes toward me, I'll say yes. And if it is that emperor / king of swords, I guess I'll be moving down his direction instead. I don't know if this character, this King of Cups, knows they really need to, they do love Pisces. And I feel like Pisces has known this all along, but I don't know if they understand they got to get themselves sorted out so they can quit feeling not good enough, because Pisces would choose them, is what it looks like. Pisces wants this person also, but it's like, if you can't just get over your fears and just come love me, then I guess I'm going to have to say yes to somebody else who can come in and love me. But I wanted it to be you. And I even think Pisces is going to open the door and, give them an invitation to come into Pisces' life. It's just, if they still don't accept it, even once Pisces opens the door, I see Pisces saying, well, that'll be the last straw, and I will go in a different direction. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I don't really know how this is going to play out, because it seems like this self-sabotager, they take a really, really, really long time to have that growth and to have those changes, because we still saw them in the upcoming future as them working on their nerves, but still just hanging back and spying. And it's not great to see that we have this Knight of Pentacles here on their side, because it looks like even if Pisces reaches out to them, they may take a long time before they get back to Pisces. They don't forget Pisces. They pay attention all the time. They spy all the time, but they move like molasses. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. They fight with themselves again and again over whether or not to reach out to Pisces, even after Pisces has reached out to them. It is feeling like maybe they're not ready, and maybe Pisces is destined to have some other connection with an amazing emperor / king of swords into this year. And maybe somewhere way down the road, Pisces may eventually still connect with this king who loves Pisces, but they just they still have so much transformation to do, right? 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, that's all kinds of transformation, fighting with themselves. They may be someone who's got a lot more work to do on themselves. So it might be that the reason that elephant is there is because it's like, I'm not going to forget my Pisces. Someday when I'm finally done working on myself, I just might be able to move toward Pisces. But I think they sabotage stuff for a layer of reasons, several layers of reasons. They aren't really ready. And I think maybe deep down they've known that. That's what they're like, I already know I should just step aside and let somebody else come in and be there with Pisces. I'm not ready. They're not abandoning this situation with Pisces because it's like, oh, I'm not interested. They're stepping aside so Pisces can be with somebody who's ready right now. That's what I get out of this. All right, I'm going to leave this here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up. Bye.